Okay, let's have a chilled out, rational discussion about Swerve Strickland not winning the World Championship at AEW Dynasty and how we're all supposed to feel about that. Because they did everything in their power to convince us we were about to see a title change. Right at the end of that match, at the end of that 5-hour pay-per-view, they did everything they could think of to make every person watching at home, every person in the building, believe that they were about to see a title change. Perhaps the biggest example of this was Swerve Strickland's on the top turnbuckle, about to give the Swerve stomp, but he pauses ever so slightly to give like an exhausted breath or something like that. He's kind of like, oh, and it's just that little thing that only ever happens before big moments in wrestling. And it did happen before a big moment in wrestling, just not the one we thought we were going to see. We all thought that what we were about to see was Swerve Strickland win the championship, but what we actually got was the Young Bucks returning after like 4 months away, and what I believe is now the start of what will be a very long angle between Swerve and the Elite. And of course, with what happened on Dynamite, we know that one chapter of that story will be blood and guts, the War Games style match. The Bucks on one side, Swerve and his team on the other. So I thought this was an interesting kind of way to talk about when it's bad that our favorite wrestlers don't win, and when it's okay when our favorite wrestlers don't win. Because in wrestling, it's this weird thing where you're fans of people, So there's fans of Swerve Strickland. There's, fans of MJF, fans of Will Ospreay, and they want their favorites to win. And they know it's not a real sport in the sense that they're not really trying to pin their opponent's shoulders to the mat for 3 seconds. They know there's a person behind the curtain deciding who wins and who loses. So when they get upset that their favorite wrestler doesn't win, it's not like they can blame the general manager, they can blame the coach, they can blame the referee. They gotta blame the person behind the curtain who made the decision for them to not win. But if we always got everything that we wanted, wrestling wouldn't really be all that fun. Neither would sports. If your favorite sports team won the championship every year, and I'm sure some of you are thinking like, no, I'd love that. Okay, but if you went like 10 years and nothing that you didn't want to happen happened, it would get boring.